Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God. Isn't it great? Chris. I know, it's my dream.
Hi loves, how are you doing? I hope you're doing all right and you've been great. Welcome to another vlog. This is simply Kami, and like I always say, life is better when we do it together. So, as you've read from the topic of the title of my vlog, I went to Diani for my birthday, and I will tell you all about it. But for now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I welcome you to subscribe, please. If you haven't turned on the notification bell, kindly do so, and don't forget to leave a comment and a thumbs up and share this with your family and friends. So first of all, let's get ready to go to Diani. I had my hair done. I went for simple lines because, you know, the water and whatnot. I also needed my nails done. I mean, gotta look good for the gram, right? So yeah, those were the preparations. This was just a day before I traveled, and I had my hairdresser and my nails lady come over at home to do this from the comfort of my home. I'm not a big fan of public spaces. So yeah, I'm glad that they can come and touch on me, touch me up, whatever that phrase is. They can work on me really from the comfort of my home. Yeah, so yeah, I love the simple lines. It's been a while since I've professionally had my hair done. I've had my short hair for the longest time. Like I've mentioned in my previous vlogs, I'm trying to grow my hair. So yeah, that was a plus for me and I loved it. After that, I went to park. Here, that is usually always a deal breaker for me.
Hi guys, so I'm packing for my Diani trip. I am leaving tomorrow morning and I'm not the best packer in the world. I'm just hoping I got everything. So quickly, let me just show you what I think I have packed. These are my supplements from Cavalier's Industries, herbal supplements. And then here I have my oils and sunscreen, of course. Over here, I have my shoes. Here I have tiny tote bags. Here is another bag. I have a belt over here. I want to try and style my dera using a belt. And then I have my cups and a turban over there. And then these are the main clothes. And my innerwear is somewhere around here. And yeah, sleeping wear and stuff like that. I hope the next time we talk, I will be in Diani. Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hi. I'm hoping everything is gonna fit in here. What? I have a problem. Cannot fit. You guys, I mean, my stuff cannot fit in the bags. That's a problem right there. But let's see. I don't think I need that. What?
So, my clothes could not fit in one bag. I had to pack in 2 bags. I was really hoping to just travel with 1 bag. I mean, it is just easier to handle, but a girl has to do what a girl has to do. I figured stuff out. The next morning we rose up early My husband was dropping me to the SGR station. I was gonna go down to the coast using the train. I was excited because this time I was using the first class option. Previously, I've used the economy class, which is not usually very comfortable or appealing to my liking. But this time I got to use the first class, and I was really excited to see how this was gonna go. Yeah, it was a sunny morning. The morning train leaves at 8 a.m. to arrive in Miritini around 2 p.m. Miritini is the last SGR terminal station. After there now, you're able to connect to whichever part of the coastal region you're going to. Personally, I was going to Diani. So once you get to Miritini, then you connect to Diani. Diani is in South Coast. Yeah, in Kwale County. I'll show you how that place looks like. For now, let's check in and board and get ready for the adventure. I was so excited. I have not been on a solo trip for a mighty long time, so this was pretty intense and exciting. And drum rolls, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the first class coaches look like in the SGR trains. Pretty comfortable. I love that they have a good leg room. It's generally very spacious. Tell you what, something very interesting happened while I was on board. A lovely lady who apparently follows me from Facebook came to say hello. And I was surprised. She's someone I follow. She's called Karonge. She's a traveler and a wanderluster as well. She tells very interesting stories. But I had no idea that she works for the SGR. I had no idea that she's cabin crew here. So it was a really nice surprise when she came to say hello, to introduce herself, and then we moved to the restaurant. Yeah, these are the perks of traveling in the first class option, because you also have a restaurant to yourself. So we went on here and we chatted like the old friends we think we were, and we turned out to be. She's such a lovely soul. And yeah, we had a great time catching up. She also, during our conversation, decided to open a YouTube channel, and I hope you guys will check her out. Her name is Doing Life with Carol Gay. I will leave a link in the comment section so you guys can check her out. So we arrived at Miritini at 2 p.m. and we found our transfer ready. Previously, to get to Diani, you'd have to pass through Mombasa Old Town and then cross over to South Coast using the ferry at Likoni. But since the bypass called Dongokundu has been built, it's made life very easy, because now you're just able to use the bypass to cross over to Diani. This took us less than 40 minutes, I think 30-40 minutes to get there. We passed through Kunda town and then proceeded over to Diani. It was not a long drive. It was very interesting, and our driver was very interesting, and in no time we were already at our hotel. We were going to stay at the Baobab Hotel. The Baobab Hotel has 3 parts. There is Kole Kole, there is Maridadi, and there is the Baobab itself. It was a lovely, lovely, lovely place to be in. And I want to thank Peter, our transfer, for being so cordial, professional, warm, and just amazing. I was personally booked into Maridadi, and I loved how spacious the rooms were. My room was extremely spacious. Interestingly, I got a room with 2 beds. I loved the calm, soft furnishings. I love how it is tastefully decorated. I love that they have air conditioner and fans, because the coast can be very hot and humid. I really loved my stay here, and I loved my room. Generally, I did. Even the bathroom was awesome. And then after getting to my room and refreshing, I was like, now let's go to the best part, which is the beach. And our hotel lies just next to the beach. It has its direct access to the beach. So that was amazing. After catching some breeze, it was already time for dinner. And my goodness, we could talk about the food story at the Baobab and not come close to, completing this story, because the food here is a lot. Like, there are different cuisines, there's a whole buffet arrangement. And when you're on an all-inclusive package, then you can eat as much as you want. By the second day, I was already exhausted. Not exhausted in a bad way, but there's so much to pick from. It was pretty interesting. It is always interesting to go to these coastal hotels because they just have very interesting foods. Anyway, after dinner, I went to bed. And then the next morning, I woke up pretty early. I was up by 6:30. I wanted to catch the sunrise. You would not believe that from these shots that you're seeing right now, these shots were taken at around just some minutes before 7 a.m. And you can see how sunny it already is. So after catching the sunrise and being on the beach for a while, I went back to my room, refreshed again, and now it was time for dinner. It was time for breakfast, and now I was able to take in the hotel because we'd arrived when it was late in the evening. I enjoyed now the ambience and, being able to take in my surrounding. And I really loved this hotel. It has all the coastal vibes. I love the greenery. I love the palm trees. I love the plants. I love the the architecture. I love what? I just loved everything. It's interesting being in a vacation place like this where everyone around you is a tourist or a worker of the hotel, and the mood is relaxed and you feel like, the world just stopped for you. I really had a fabulous time in this hotel. And then let me tell you guys, they have a lot of swimming pools. And then the hotel itself stretches for about 8 acres or so. Like, you cannot even complete being everywhere. There are places I did not even get to explore. You have so many blue pools everywhere. There was an amazing infinite pool. Infinity. It's called Infinity or Infinite. It's an infinite pool, and then the breakfast again, it was the whole arrangement. There was so much to pick from. There were juices, there were teas, there were coffees, there were pastries, there was, food, and then there was eggs, there was breads, there were fruits, there were cereals, there's just always a lot to pick from, and it's always mesmerizes me to see the arrangement in these kind of hotels. And sometimes I wonder the kind of organization they need to have to know who is preparing what at this time, and buying all the ingredients, going to the markets. I know there's a whole procurement department for that, but it's so intricate and so diverse because these are just not local cuisines. They incorporate international cuisines as well. There's something for the Indians, there's something for the Americans, there's something for the British, there is something for the people from Asia, there is something for, there is something for vegetarians and stuff like that. Okay, so after a very heavy breakfast, I chilled out on the beach for a while on the beach beds, and then I was like, you know what, I need to go jet skiing. And this was the very first time I've been on a jet ski, and I really enjoyed the adrenaline rush. I enjoyed being on the waves and crashing them. It was amazing. This is an experience I would want to do again. Interestingly, this was my first time. After that, we went on to other activities that I've compiled in a clip that will come towards the end of this vlog. The next day, we checked out and went to a lovely house called Kitu Kidogo. I will also show you this particular house in another vlog where I did a comprehensive tour of the same. Now, this was on our way to checking into the B&B. Well, it's not really a B&B. It's a beautiful vacation house. And as we were crossing over from the Baobab now to our vacation house for the night, we got to have a feel of Diani town and, its environs. And then again, there was a beach again on the other side. Interestingly, when we got into this house, now this is like a B&B arrangement where you take care of your meals or you have a personal chef come to prepare meals for you. My lovely hosts, Delfin Tours, ensured that there was a personal chef who came in, and this personal chef made for us, when I say us, I mean me and my photographer. They made for us chicken biryani. This is a Swahili cuisine. And then there was some ukwaju juice. Ukwaju is tamarind juice. And then after that, they also prepared for us snacks, which comprised of mahamri. Mahamri are Swahili snacks, more like mandazis. And then there was also some sausages, and then there was mbaazi zanazi. These are like, I don't know what they're called in English, but they're like beans, but they're cooked in coconut cream, and they're very nice and very typical of the Swahili culture. The decor in this house was amazing. The architecture, the accessories, the soft furnishings, everything was amazing. Like I've said, you need to look out for my next vlog because I'm going to comprehensively do you guys a tour of this lovely house. My trip started on Wednesday and was ending on Saturday. This is on Saturday. We checked out from our vacation house and proceeded on to a restaurant within Flamboyant Resort, which is just a few yards from Kitundogo House, to just chill out and wait for our flight time to arrive. We were going to catch a flight back to Nairobi, and this was scheduled to be in the late afternoon. So we decided to go to Flamboyant and have lunch and just chill out and also have one more last feel of the beach. I loved Flamboyant so much because it is artsy and colorful and they have a lot of plants. I just love the ambience here. The food too was lovely. The music was amazing as well. I was coming to the end of my birthday trip to Diani and it was amazing. I came back to Nairobi a new person, rejuvenated, refreshened. There's a word like that, strengthened at heart and soul, and pretty much excited to take on the new year. Guys, I will tell you something that you did not see coming. This getaway was sponsored by the lovely Delfin Tours team. I did not pay a dime for this. They were like, you're an amazing person. We follow you online and you're doing an amazing job and you deserve a holiday. So guys, I am here to thank Delfin Tours for being so kind and gracious and very professional in organizing the details of this vacation. I really loved everything, how they handled everything from the bookings to the transfers. I had the time of my life. They were always calling to check if I was all right, if everything was going according to plan. They even sent me a photographer. I had a lovely birthday celebration in Diani, and Delfin Tours team, I'd like to thank you so much. This meant a lot. I appreciate your professionalism. I appreciate your, attention to detail. I had a seamless trip, and I'm thankful. It was soon time to head to the airport for my flight back home. I had a wonderful time, and as much as my stay had come to an end, I had thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I was also looking forward to coming back home because, I had missed my family, but I still also enjoyed being away. Sometimes it helps to just be alone and listen to your thoughts and just be without necessarily being a mother, being a wife, being any other responsibility that comes with life. I was able to take these 3 days for myself to just unwind and listen to what my body is saying, to what my soul is saying, to what my brain is saying. And there was a lot of nice food to eat, and the ambience was amazing. So I came back a replenished person, and it was just amazing. I flew back using jumbo jets. The flight was amazing. It was uneventful. It was a short flight back home. We checked in just, I think, an hour or so before. Just an easy afternoon. And you see, the beauty of flying back is you do not necessarily have to be stuck on the road for hours or on the railway. I enjoyed using the train going down. It was really nice. Like I mentioned, I enjoyed being in the first class coaches, the legroom, the comfortable seats. It was lovely. I enjoyed it. But you see, when you're using the train, then you have to be on the rail for about 6-7 hours. 6-7 hours, yes. But now with the flight back, I only used 45 minutes to get back home, which was really nice. And I appreciate this gesture from my hosts, Delfin Tours. They also booked my air ticket back. They handled everything, the ticketing, the logistics. And I was a happy girl, very happy girl. I highly recommend that you use Delfin Tours if you are hoping to go on vacation. They are based in Nairobi at Next Gen Mall. They organize trips, both locally, regional, and international. So it doesn't matter where you want to go, Delfin Tours are your people. Guys, I keep saying I only recommend the best. These guys are amazing, not just because they gave me a free vacation, but because I loved their attention to detail and their services, and because I've also worked with them previously and I know they're very good at what they do. So please check them out. I will leave their contacts in the comment section. You know what they say? East or west, home is always best. Once I was airborne, I was just, anticipating touchdown so I could see my family. They'd come to see me. They'd come to pick me at the airport. And I really was grateful to be able to see them again and for them to also giving me the space and the time to actually go and unwind. I really appreciate that support from my family, and I hope that when they watch this, they know that I appreciate that. And I'm glad that I found everyone okay, and I was also safe. Nothing to take for granted. So yeah, guys, that's how I spent my birthday celebration in Diani. I really enjoyed. I leave you guys here with a small clip compiled by the lovely and professional photographer and videographer, said short it. That is what he's called. I'll also leave his details and contacts in the comment section. Please check him out. Y'all can see I had fun, right? Okay, here is the cue for you guys to subscribe if you haven't. Share this link. Leave a thumbs up. Give me a comment to know if you enjoyed this content. I wish you guys a lovely stay till the next vlog. It's not goodbye, it is see you later. This is Simply Kami. Bye now. Before I go, you guys, I did something for all of you. I wrote Simply Kami on the beach, and this is for each of you who has subscribed, who has watched my content, who has supported me, who's always leaving nice comments, who takes time to share my content. I appreciate each of you. And guys, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Not mean feat considering we've done this in only 3 months. I really appreciate you so much. May Simply Kami be the next big thing for all of us. May we grow together. May we keep doing life together.